In this video, I'm going to show you how I put this 21-foot beam 10 feet in the air with only my hands. Stick around and find out how I did it. All right, I'm about to start digging my holes for my posts. I need to make sure that everything is square before I start digging, because whenever I start lifting up this 21-foot beam, if everything is not right in line, it's going to be very hard to put the beam in the way I'm going to do it. I'm looking to do a box joint for this beam and the post, so hopefully that works out. All right, I remeasured my post just in case, and it is 21 feet 3 inches, so I'm going to make sure that my holes don't exceed 21 feet, and that way I'll have 3 inches of wiggle room. All right, I just got done measuring everything. Everything looks good. After I dig this hole, I will remeasure before I start digging that second hole, just to make sure that everything is good and that it's not longer than 21 feet. Like at 2 feet 8 inches, I was wanting 2.5 feet, but I'm gonna put a 2-inch rock at the bottom so it's not just sitting in water if water does ever seep down into the hole, or when it seeps down into the hole. So I'm gonna put a 2-inch rock and then some pea gravel around that rock, just so there's some proper drainage, and then I'm going to put concrete in the rest of the hole. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Just make sure that the post is able to sit off the ground to prevent rot. I know that we are coating the post and burning it. Just this is an extra bit of precaution to make sure that the post lasts as long as possible. All right, now I need to just make sure that the distance between the hole I dug and the hole I'm about to dig is 21 feet or less. Anything longer than that, the beam may not fit across, and I would hate for that to happen. All right, so the distance between the hole I dug and the hole I'm about to dig is exactly 21 feet, which is perfect. I'm gonna do a quick time lapse and dig this hole, and then I will catch up with y'all after that. All right, time to level it. I'm gonna use these rocks to temporarily hold it until I'm able to mix the concrete and put it in. So I'm gonna bust these up and probably put them close to the bottom. All right, so this post is kind of cockeyed. So I'm gonna make sure that these posts are in line with each other. So whenever I put the beam up, the beam isn't cockeyed. So I'm gonna see if I can make sure they are in line with each other with this string. All right, so if you can see, there's a little space right here. So that means that I need to tilt the post out this way. So that way it's in line with that post over there. That post, the string is flat up against, so if I move this post out a little bit to the right, it should be in line with that post. A lot easier said than done, since I just put a bunch of rocks in this stupid hole. All right, now you can see the string is flat up against the post, so that way we know that they are in line. Once I level both of them out, I will make sure that they are still in line and then go from there. All right, so I temporarily leveled the post until I can get the concrete in. I checked the string. Everything is flush with the string and everything is in line with the post. I went ahead and laid the beam beside the post just to make sure that it was going to fit the span between the posts, and everything looks good there, so that's a relief. I'm going to mix up some concrete, put it in the hole, and then everything will be secure. Then tomorrow I'll put the beam on. Put the beam on. I just want y'all to kind of get an idea of how tall this is. I'm 6'7", and I mean, you can see how much taller. I'm 5'10", but you can see how much taller it is than I am. So I'll measure real quick and see how high it actually is. I think it's going to be a little over 10 feet. Look at that. It's exactly 10 feet. I don't know if this is the proper way to do it. I actually know it's not, but I like just to pour some water in the bottom, and then I pour concrete on top of the water, mix it up, and then I add a little more water if I need to, and then pour the rest of the concrete mix, and then make sure everything is the consistency it's supposed to be, and then I move on. Let me know if that's wrong. I've been doing that for a little while to a lot of posts, and they're not going anywhere, and they haven't fallen over or exploded yet. So I'm gonna keep doing it until someone tells me that's definitely wrong. All right, there's a few things I need to do before I actually lift the beam up. I need to make sure that my posts are level at the top. And so I'm gonna get my string level and cut on each post to make sure that they are exactly the same height. All right, so I went ahead and I put 3 screws right here, so that way I have room to adjust. If it isn't level, I can start with the top screw. If it's not right, I can go to the bottom one. If that's not right, I can go to the third one. And hopefully by that point, the string will be level. This is the string level I'm using. It just goes on the string through those little holes, and then we will make sure everything is level. All right, so this is what we're looking at. I got the first one done. The beam will rest right in here, and I will screw it in from the side. Time to do the second one. All right, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. I have a few different ideas if lifting it by hand doesn't work, but hopefully we will get it up there. I already know that's not gonna work. There's nothing pretty about this. I use my little hand winch. I'm sure there's an actual name for this thing. And I tied it to this post in the ground because whenever I would raise this up, then of course this would want to lift up, and I tried to ratchet strap it to this post, but that didn't work. Got my snatch block up there with a little jig that I kind of came up with. I still don't know if it's going to work. I'm hoping once I have this end up there, I will be able to lift the other end by hand. I'm not sure though, so let's see how it goes. Oh, we're so close. I still don't know if it's going to fit in there though. A little bit of a precaution. Oh! Oh, we're in! A little bit. Oh! Ama! Nothing to it but to do it. I won't let you look at what's going on right here because it's pretty sketchy. Sorry, Mom. Boom! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. To all you engineers out there, I apologize. There may be like one watching my channel at the moment, but I'm sorry to that one person. But this is a closer look at what I did. Tied it to that post right there. Use my little winch thing. Then I'll take you up here, get a closer look at this. So, just screwed in 2 boards to the side of this post. Put a board on top. Yeah, ignore this. We won't talk about that. Used my snatch block right here, and then connected it to my beam. And then I was able to lift the other end up on the ladder because this end was already up, so it made it somewhat easy. I just have to brag on myself a second. This thing is level. That is that's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. This was definitely one of the hardest things I've done so far. If you enjoyed this video or you found something useful from it, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.